Oh, I know who this is. Back again with Ben 10 Alien Force. We are returning to Ben 10 Alien Force. I have been gone for a while. Getting this new camera, how do you think it looks? I think it looks great. It's been a while since I've been here with reactions, especially to Ben 10 Alien Force. Ooh, it's been a while. But I'm here. Not just because I want to see it, but because apparently every single one of you wants to see it. I can't count the amount of comments I've had telling me to do this season, to come back to Ben 10 Alien Force. So that is what we're doing. How do you like the new hoodie? New Ben 10 Alien Force hoodie? I think it looks great. I don't need to wear the Omnitrix on my wrist anymore because I've got one. So yeah, great hoodie. It's a bit tight on me, but we'll deal with it. It's great anyway. So yeah, what happened last time? The finale of Ben 10 Alien Force Season 1, we had the introduction of Alien X, the godlike alien, most powerful alien I think Ben's ever had. And in the end it turned out to be pretty much useless. It can do godlike powers, but what's the point of turning into it if you have to debate with these two celestial beings who can't seem to agree on anything for you to do anything about it. One of the celestial beings was voiced by Kevin Conroy, which I completely did not catch, but now that I look back on it, I realise I was an idiot for missing that. Speaking of Kevin Conroy, I do plan on getting back to the Batman animated series at some point. I've done 30 episodes of it so far, but I want to do all of it. And if you were to watch my Christmas video, then you'll know that I'm also doing My Hero Academia and the newly arrived Spider-Man animated show. So yeah, we are in the new year now, so Happy New Year. I'm recording this on New Year's Day. And one of my New Year's resolutions is to finish off Ben 10 Alien Force. It'll be done by the end of the year, I guarantee it. Let's just get on with it. So yeah, we had Alien X, most powerful alien ever. But in terms of Ben 10 Alien Force as a series, I really like it. I do have some issues with how the last season was structured, because I felt like we had a good storyline, we had a good premise for the show set up in the first couple episodes, and then they ended it quite fast, because the premise of the show was Max has gone missing, he's left a message, round up all the plumber's kids to fight the DNA aliens, and we found Max in episode 6 out of 13, so not even halfway through. Basically at the halfway point. We found him at the halfway point, he disappeared, and then we've seen hints of the DNA aliens since, but they've not really been a big threat like they were before. And then from there on out, it seemed like almost every episode was like a one-shot, to be fair. So I do think that episode 6 of the last season, the one where they found Max and they lost him in the battle with the DNA aliens, I do think that should have been the finale, because it would have been a fantastic finale. But I do appreciate that they gave us all the aliens throughout the series and then ended with the 10th one on the last episode of the first season. So I do appreciate that. But I think in terms of story, I would have taken the Max Out episode as the finale, because it would have been great to finish off the season with that. Because I think I rated it as the best episode last season, because I ranked every episode of the first season in which I think is best to worst, or worst to best even. Yeah, episode 6, the Max one, was the first episode, is the best episode, I said. So yeah, we're going to be starting with the rankings again, but just so you know, I'm going to be doing it season by season. I'm not going to be ranking like this episode in with all the ones from last season, because that'll just take too much time. Every season will get its episodes ranked just for episodes in that season. So obviously this episode is going to be at the top of the list because there's no other episodes to compare it to. But anyway, I really like this show. It's got a more mature feel. It's got what I think a show... In some cases it works, in some cases it doesn't. But this show, it felt like it started off as Kid Ben, and then the show is like matured with him. Like now he's a teenager, he's got more responsibility, he's got more handle on things, and he deals with more serious problems. It feels like the show has aged up with him. It's got more mature and more refined with itself, like Ben has. And I liked it. Not to mention there's also the the teasing romance between Gwen and Kevin, who I was so happy was an addition to the last season. I've just fully accepted him as part of the team now, and he's often a funny character. Yeah, I think that's enough recapping season 1. So let's just get into season 2. So let us just get into season 2, episode 1, premiere of Ben 10 Alien Force, starting now.
You don't get tips. I get tips. You got no connections. Like Gwen?
It's true. He does know me.
A lot of support there, Gwen. Thanks.
Just go take a look at...
Forever Nights.
All right. Nobody move.
It's not real.
Hey, did you guys hear us?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they're not real.
Magister Galil of the Plumbers. Magister Prior Galil. I'm the commanding officer of this entire quadrant. You're all under arrest for impersonating officers of the law.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oy. Oh, okay, that's a neat trick.
Our grandfather was a plumber.
Max Tennyson. He was a good man, but that doesn't make you plumbers. And you...
My real father was...
Kevin?
Nothing. Never mind.
Was his dad a plumber?
Rodax was destroyed.
You mean after I destroyed him?
Gotta do. But Earth is a backwater run. There is no evidence of significant alien activity here.
We've seen them. I wrecked one of their ships.
Give me the badge you stole.
Don't take my badge, man. Please.
Now, or you're going back to the null void.
Wow. Don't like this guy.
Is this the end?
No! There's still another season. We've only just started this one.
When I was little, my mom would tell me stories about my dad. How he was a plumber and he did all this cool stuff. That's why I agreed to help you guys in the first place.
Cool. Cool.
No, sir.
The Dean Aliens! They're back! What the hell is this? I know it's not anything to do related with DC, but his power just looks like ravens.
Show me all of your
What the hell?
That Magister can put me back in that null void anytime he wants.
Do it now. 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 I wanted that. Ooh. Nice.
Didn't take you kids long to get yourselves into trouble again, did it?
What? Alien right there.
They attacked me for no reason. They said they were plumbers. I've heard enough. You three are under arrest.
I almost forgot how strong you are, Ben.
Who the hell is this? Is it someone we know?
You can't run forever, lovely Gwen. I'll have my revenge on you, too.
Fully wiped him out. Oh, I know who this is. I know who it is.
The Don't snarl at me. I know who he is.
Do you really?
It's Morningstar, isn't it?
Why don't you take off the dopey mask, Michael? Wait, that's Michael Morningstar?
Yeah.
The creep who tried to steal Gwen? Who stole all his powers from those girls at his prep school?
Michael Morningstar no longer exists.
Yeah, he looks kind of screwed the last time we saw him.
Now
Yeah.
I'm Darkstar. You did this to me.
Ew. I swear you were better looking when you
How can you possibly hope to defeat me alone?
Who said anything about alone?
Whoa! Whoa!
They're pretty mad about you kidnapping their boss.
I did not see this coming. Oh, that's disgusting. Echo! Oh, Spider-Man. Okay, that was a fast transition. Bloody Nora. And Jet Ray. Oh. Oh.
Everything spinning. Going dim. Need smoothie.
He's fine.
He isn't going anywhere but the null void.
What about us?
I've been giving that some thought. You guys made a difference today.
And?
You've been drafted. Here's your badge back.
Welcome to the
And here's
plumbers.
one for you.
Nice.
Don't push it, kid.
He's already
got the omnitrix. As of now, you're the only law in the quadrant.
Hey, where are you going? I gotta tell my mom.
Oh wow, yes! I've got to know who Galil was played by. Galil. J.K. Simmons! Holy J.K. Simmons! J.K. Simmons! Holy we've had big people in this show before, but J.K. Simmons that's huge. Holy This was fantastic. This was fantastic. Oh, I'm just gonna get the ranking all the way down now. I'm just gonna put down episode 1. It's the only one I've done so far, but I know this is gonna be at the top of the list for a while, because you are gonna have to try very hard if you want to. If you want to improve on that, that was incredible. Episode 1 premiere goes straight to the top. It's got to go at the top. It's the only one we've done. But good God, it's almost impossible to do better than that for a while just yet, unless this is the best season ever. Holy crap! Ooh, I can't get over that. J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons in Ben 10. I love how above D. Bradley Baker's name, it's obviously Chromostone, Goop, Humongousaur, also DNA Alien 1, DNA Alien 2, and DNA Alien 3. You could just put DNA Aliens, but I love that you just put all 3 there. Hybrid, Paul Hiding. Oh, same voice who played Grandpa Max. Lovely. And Will Wheaton as Darkstar. I'm just going to go from the top. When Galil showed up, like saying you're all under arrest for impersonating plumbers, I sort of understood where he was coming from, because like, yeah, you're not official plumbers. Like, you were never deputised by Max. You're not official plumbers. And then he was talking about how, like, it's been 5 years since Vilgax was destroyed. That's an interesting point. Ben saying that he destroyed Vilgax, because that happened in the finale of season 4, which is supposed to be not canon. You remember the finale of season 4? Yeah, that's not supposed to be canon. That episode where Vilgax came to Earth, he destroyed Ben's home, and then, like, they basically just blew up Vilgax using gas lines in the city, and that's not supposed to be canon. At least people have told me that's not canon. But this makes it sound like it is canon. So I'm confused. Because I really want that episode to be canon because I think it's an amazing finale. I think it should be canon, but then again, I know it's confusing because I know it's not. Because last season we had episodes with the bullies. It was the worst episode of that season for me. It was my least favourite. But in that, they clearly didn't know at the time that he had the Omnitrix and that he could turn into a bunch of aliens and he was basically a hero. Whereas at the end, in Season 4, Episode 10 of the original series, everyone found out and Ben was considered a hero by the whole town. So it's like they're picking and choosing what's canon. Because Season 4, Episode 10, that's the only Vilgax death we've had. So I know they're not talking about Secret of the Omnitrix because he wasn't destroyed in that. Vilgax didn't die in Secret of the Omnitrix. So it's a little confusing. I'd like it to be canon. I like Season 4, Episode 10 to be canon because it was a great episode and it was a good end to the series. Then Galil just says, "Stay out of trouble. That was bull. No significant alien threat on Earth. Bull. DNA aliens is a significant threat." Oh, I guess no one's been telling him about that. So they're just ignorant, I'm guessing, the Plumbers. And then taking Kevin's badge. I always wondered why Kevin felt a need to join the Plumbers, and I guess we got it in this episode with the Kevin being inspired by his dad, who he apparently never met, but he was inspired by his dad, who used to be a plumber. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why he wanted to help Gwen and Ben in the first place. The other was very heavily teased in this episode. The Gwen and Kevin romance. It's amazing. I love it, and I can't wait till it actually happens. I hope it happens because we were so close in this episode. I actually wanted it to happen. And then, bang! Here comes the hybrid coming in, which I was happy that the DNA aliens showed up again. I'm happy that they're back. But they were also attacked by, at the time we thought, mysterious figure, insane powers. He beats the hybrid. I thought I recognised his voice when I first heard it, but I couldn't place it. But then he obviously told the hybrid attack Ben, Gwen, and Kevin, which happens, and then Galil shows up saying, "Right, you're all under arrest because you're still doing plumber business when you shouldn't be." And then that DNA alien acting like a proper snitch, like saying, "They attacked me for no reason." Oh god, I hate when it happens in real life. That you know when you get people who incite a fight, then get hit, and then go whining to like the head teacher or something, like say, "He hit me first." But yeah, it was all just a ruse to get them together, and then Darkstar showed up, and he started dropping hints towards the end of it, like saying, what did he say? "I'd almost forgotten how strong you are." Okay. And then he called him by name, and Ben seemed to realise who it was straight away, and told Gwen to run. But then I immediately realised who it was when it showed the little house, the little castle house that he lives on, and I immediately recognised it. And then inside the little base as well, where they fought him in the first season, I was like, "Oh god, I know who it is." And then I thought, and obviously he then revealed who he was. Kevin nearly slipping up there, saying like, "Wait, Michael Morningstar, the guy who tried to take Gwen away from me," but obviously he caught himself. A little blush on his cheeks, I noticed that. But yeah, he looks messed up now. The girls really did a number on him last time. He looks like a zombie. And then, insane shock was Gwen showing up and bringing the DNA aliens with her. It never crossed my mind that the DNA aliens would want revenge against him. Especially not helping Gwen. I never expected that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. But yeah, in the end they were just a distraction for Gwen to get to the rest of them, because they started attacking Morningstar and, well, Darkstar now, and he just was sucking the life out of all of them. It looked kind of disgusting. But yeah, after that, Gwen freed Ben, Kevin, and Galil, and they just kicked Morningstar's ass. They kicked his ass, destroyed him. But whilst that was happening, obviously the Dane aliens freed the hybrid and then got away. But at the end of the episode, I guess Morningstar is being taken to the Null Void now, and I thought he could have been a season-wide villain. They could have revealed this a lot later in the series. They could have just had him be a mysterious figure who's controlling things, and then have this revealed like towards the end. He could have been a season-wide villain, which is crazy considering he was basically in a one-shot episode. He was in a one-shot episode last time, and he could have been a season-wide villain here. I could have seen that happening. But yeah, looks like he's off to the Null Void now. I mean, this episode is called Darkstar Rising, so I was like, oh, maybe. I was thinking maybe like he could be a season-wide villain, but guess not. I suppose he had his like rising moment, and then he just fell down hard. But yeah, he's been taken to the Null Void by Galil, who's given the team permission to do what they need to, and officially deputise them as plumbers. So it's great. I love Kevin's little excitement, like, oh, I'm a plumber now, it's great. I've got to show my mum. I've got to tell my mum. Just fantastic episode. I loved it. I always forget how good shows are. When I take a break from them in between seasons and then I come back, I forget how good they are. And I'm always surprised. But then, bloody hell, J.K. Simmons in that. I thought it was Kevin Conroy. It turned out to be even better. J.K. Simmons, I don't know. Is J.K. Simmons better than Kevin Conroy? We can debate that. They're both known for playing comic book characters significantly well. Speaking of which, I'm going to a Comic-Con I'm going to try to go to a Comic-Con in April that's in Wales, and Kevin Conroy is going to be there, so I'm going to try and get his autograph. So, and I don't care what I have to pay to get it, because it's Kevin Conroy. I've got to get his signature. But yeah. God. Wow. This was amazing. I'm happy to be back with Benton Alien Force. I know you're going to be happy that I'm back with Benton Alien Force, but that is all we've got for now. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!